And then 5 hours after that, finally the waves materialized and these people were hit blindly. 1960. And that's when they made the decision never to rebuild the town of Hilo ever again. So what we're about to see is what survived the tsunami. A lot has to do with the angle of the wave in which it came into Hilo and the buildings fronting the downtown area that got demolished. So it was, you know, like a wall there. Those buildings got wiped out. Like I said, until today, you know, if we do have like some kind of a storm and you have the right, you know, conditions, this is a place here where you'll see waves forming. People come out here and surf. People used to talk about when the rock wall was not out there, the brick wall was not out there, and you had the same type of conditions here in the bay. They say you could ride a wave that went right across this bay. Okay, surfing. We're talking about riding on your surfboard before that break wall was built, and that wave was about 2 miles long. I wish I was around then. Okay, so this is what survived the tsunami as we're coming into the town. These are the original buildings. A lot have been worked on, refurbished, painted, redone. Yeah, we're gonna head right up this road here on our way to Rainbow Falls. Now you might want to get your cameras out. Those of you on the right side of the motor coast, the door side. What I'm going to show you is the legendary Naha stone. Naha. The rock was brought in from Kauai. Now on Kauai, the rock was used to decipher whether a young baby boy that was just born was of royal blood. Okay. Now this might sound a little strange, but they would then place the baby upon the rock. Now to see if it was of royal blood or not, it was real simple. If the baby cried, it was not. If it was silent, then it was. I guess they just didn't want crybabies. I don't know. So they would then, you know, teach the child to become a chief. But here, the rock was used to decipher amongst the chiefs on the island which one of them was to become the king, the ruler. So in the mid-1700s,
oh, shit, look at this tree.
brought on a canoe, this 7,000-pound rock was brought here, and during a celebration, gathering of the chiefs, each chief had a chance to lift and move this rock. For this is what the kahunas had visualized spiritually, that if anyone could move this rock, which was equivalent to moving an entire mountain. So here's the rock. Also, take a look at this tree. That's a pineapple tree. But you never knew pineapples grew in trees. No, that's not a pineapple tree. There's a long, flat rock. That's what they call a pandanus. Pandanus or lohala tree. Is a fruit edible? It is. It's very fibrous though. So if you need fiber, you know, your diet, maybe you want to eat it. Would I eat it? No. So getting back to the stone. So here they are, right? All the chiefs, they go up there, they do what they need to do, try to lift a rock. No one can lift a rock, you know. So Kamehameha, who at that time wasn't quite a chief, but spiritually, oh wow, what happens here? What's going on? Get back to the story. So Kamehameha, although he was only 16 years old, 338 pounds, big, massive young boy. Now, a lot of people felt that he was to become the king, so he was allowed to lift this rock. So before lifting the rock, he raises his hands up to the skies and begins to chant praise to the gods, provided with the mana, the spiritual power to lift this rock. Right after that, he crouches down, grabs the edge, and with one sudden movement, lifts the rock high enough over his shoulders and above his head, and tosses the rock 15 feet. No, I'm
Ooh, what a dump.
He lifts the rock just high enough and rolls it.
I think it needs to go that way.
And that's all that was needed. Now, a lot of people, they felt, that's, I shouldn't say lucky, but it's like, is that really, true? So he does it another time, twice. He moves the rock twice. When he stands up, he turns around, looks at the crowds of people who have gathered during the celebration. The first thing the people notice are his eyes. It's bloodshot red. And pouring out from his skin, I guess with all the exertion
Oh, it just came from the
body,
substance abuse center.
instead of sweat, was coming out from his pores with blood.
Gross.
Story of the Naha Stone. Okay, here we are, almost at the Rainbow Falls. 10 o'clock, 10:10, 10:30. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop you off so that you can get to the waterfall a lot faster. Look at the banyan tree on the right. Toppled over last year, windstorm. Right side, banyan tree. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop you folks on this side. Okay, your viewing area of the waterfall